Yo, 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 everyone. Welcome to Grounded Arsenal over here on the First 11. Guys, first thing we're always going to do, smash the likes. Let's go. And obviously do the same on StreamYard. Hit the subscribe buttons, close to 1,000 now. Got my guy, Uncle Laurie here. What you saying, brother?
Easy. It's been a hot minute. There's been a few little issues with us, but we move. New day. Shame that we're not on telly as well in the Champions League, but we move.
That ain't gonna be us for a fucking while, my guy, bro. Jesus Christ. Wow. We got my guy Ray as well, man. Ray, what you saying, brother?
What's happening, people? All good, man. All good.
All good. Yeah, Arsenal done us all right this weekend, man. So we ain't got much to complain about still. You agree? Because I know I see there's man out there still complaining about certain things, and I'm just like, okay. All right, so what else did you want? But you know what I mean? What did you think of the game, guys?
Me personally, can't you go first, Uncle Bruv?
No, go on, Ray.
I mean, we should have took a lot of opportunities that we had. We had a lot of tap-ins, easy one-on-ones that should have been buried away. I mean, for me, the best part I see of it was Ramsdale, man. I think he controlled the area well. I like Ramsdale. He fits in with our system. I don't know if you boys agree with that, but he seems to fit in with the style of play that we're doing. I don't know. For me, I don't know if Lacazette would be better than Aubameyang, because, I mean, the Aubameyang goal was very lucky. You know what I mean? It was a tap in. It was questionable. A lot of people on one of the shows that I see were saying it's offside. If you're listening to me, go learn your offside rules. Yeah. So personally, I think he should have took a lot of opportunities, man.
The thing is with Aubameyang, yeah. He always, to be honest with you, even most strikers, right? You always need a load of chances. I mean, look at Mane the other day, innit? Like, he missed so many flipping chances, isn't it? You know, them kind of ones there. So strikers do need chances, a lot of them. But I don't know. I just, like, even that shot that he took from, you know, like earlier on in the game, like, you saw the goalkeeper was off his line and he tried to obviously lob him and get it in. Like,
yeah.
Even that, it was just
He would normally put that in.
But I don't know, though, would he?
Back in the days, man.
I don't know about Aubameyang anymore, bruv. Like, I mean, I love the guy to bits, innit? I really, really do. Like, and he's got us out of so many sticky situations. He saved our season, constantly Golden Boot winner as well since he's been at a minus last year, innit? Like, but I just don't know. Like even when
try him up.
Yeah, it goes back to the conundrum of should he really have got the contract extension? I don't think it's by any sheer coincidence that every time we put a player on a big money contract, their performance seems to dip.
So
it happens all the time, man. Every Arsenal player that's got that pay rise.
It's like it's almost a curse to give them a pay rise, especially at that age. Now, I'm one of these people. I really hate going back to Wenger this, Wenger that. But you can kind of understand why Wenger was giving players over 30 no more than a year extension to 2-year extension. Nice. You can really see it. Now, when we look at all the players that have sort of got to 30 or over, when we've given them more than 2 years, big up Indiana, when we've given them more than 2 years, it's literally seems to be the case right now. Ozil drop off horrible, as we know. Willian, the less said about that, the better. Aubameyang drop off. So, and it's a case of people keep saying, "Oh, when you play him down the middle, you'll see the best of him."
Yeah,
we've been doing that, and he's not proving anything to us. I mean, the only time we actually seem to see pace with Aubameyang now is when he's in his car getting speeding fucking tickets. Other than that, where are we seeing the pace on the pitch? Because we're not seeing it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I start to wonder myself, innit? Like, would Lacazette actually do a better job up top? So, like, big up Indiana for that comment there. Still, what Arteta seems to be doing, is not playing anyone that don't have years left on their contracts. I mean, so all right, so we'll talk about the other thing. The other elephant in the room is the Ramsdale situation, right? And I was talking on Space the other day, and everyone was saying to me that, you know, at the end of the day, a goalkeeper's there to save goals from going in the back of the net, right? Fair play. But when the game's evolving, right? Which means that the game of a goalkeeper is changed, and it's always changing, and it's getting more.
They become part of the team.
They're almost like footballers now. I mean, I remember at one point we was always shocked to see that when we all came out with, you know, this term ball playing centre back. No, the centre backs didn't know how to play ball before. They just used to shoulder barge you off the ball, elbow you in your chin, and tell you to get up when like you're faking a foul. Like these men were just hard men. They weren't athletes like the way how, you know, these centre backs are today. Like where you're seeing the centre backs running out of defence with the ball and skilling man up and that. And they weren't like that back in the day, kind of thing, innit? So the whole role of the football player is actually changing. So a goalkeeper needs
and do you know who's been doing it for years, so?
Go on.
The goalkeeper that's been doing that for years that we're trying to introduce now is Bayern Munich, Neuer.
Neuer, yes.
He plays out from the back, he's mustard with his feet. You know what I mean? He's class. And unfortunately, like you just said there, yeah, the goalkeeper, the times are changing, and what we need someone that's an all-round goalkeeper, the way our system plays. And for me, Leno, he's hesitant, hence the first goal conceding against Man City. He come out for the ball and thought, no, I'm not coming for it. He's not great with his feet. He lacks confidence, and his vision's poor when he's playing out from the back.
And he's slow as shit.
And he's slow with it, yeah. Whereas Ramsdale, the last couple of games I've seen of him, and don't get me wrong, people, you know what I mean? Like, he's not David Seaman or you know what I mean, how he used to be and things like that. But what I see with Ramsdale, I see confidence. I see owning his box. I see passion, like when we scored, yeah. And that's what I want to see in the keeper for Arsenal going forward. And I don't think, unfortunately, Leno's been great. I will never slate him because he's a fantastic shot stopper. But it's not what we need at this time of day. We need something with an all-round player.
I totally agree with you, bro. I'll tell you. What do you think, Laurie? Because I know you felt strongly about it when we was getting Ramsdale.
It's early doors. It's hard to judge. It's hard to judge someone at the moment. Like in terms of, yes, we know his record over the last few seasons has been abysmal, but in terms of the defense that he's got in front of him, it's literally they're all new. They're all practically brand new. Like Gabriel, yes, we've had him for a season. However, he's had injury problems, so you got to take that into account. And the back, likewise with Tierney, though he's not new, obviously, but those two, if we had them for the whole of last season, we could say it could have been a different story, but we don't know. And then you've introduced to join them now, Ben White and Tamiyasu. So you got to think about it. It's literally a new back line, and it's one that we hope he's going to stick with, because again, you've got to take into account that Arteta literally changes the team every single game. If you look at his record, he doesn't know his best starting 11, so they say.
Facts.
So you've got to take that into account as well.
But Uncle, however, can you agree, yeah, that this back four looks a bit more exciting than what we've had in the past?
Yeah, it's looking promising.
There's more structure to it.
It's looking promising, and they've got a gel together. A lot of people will say, "Oh, Arsenal's defense is shit, this, that, and the third." But you've got to remember the teams that in the traditional Big Six, other than ourselves, everyone else has got literally a balanced defense. And Tottenham, you can say their defense is relatively new as well. Obviously, Lloris has been there, Lloris and their fullback. But if you look at the other three, Chelsea, their defense have been together for how many seasons, and they've just introduced Chabola. Man United have introduced Varane, but more or less have had the same defense for a long time. Liverpool, yes, they had their injuries, problems, but VVD and Matip have more or less been their first choices when they're fit anyway. So literally, we're sort of in that bracket of it's a relatively new defense. Again, Tierney's only been there for a couple of seasons. Gabriel 1 season, the other 2. And then what you've got to factor is For Ramsdale, he's with a better defense now, despite what people want to say.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
He's
bro.
got a
I get it.
stronger defense there. As you said, you can see the confidence in him in terms of him commanding, using his voice.
Bro, he was shouting at them, you know.
Yeah, the real test will come when we play some of the bigger opponents.
The bigger
if he's
teams.
still the first choice keeper. However,
Did you ever see?
not what I wanted, but he isn't. He's literally not what I wanted, but I can see what he brings to the team. And I'm not going to react off just one game and be reactionary and see, okay, yeah.
Nah.
He has got a lot of people to prove wrong. He's got a lot of doubters on his team. But I was looking at the Everton game yesterday as well, and just thinking of Everton on a whole. Let's be real. Everton aren't a top 6 side. Yes, they're there or thereabouts, but Pickford hasn't had the greatest defense in front of him yet. He's the England #1 undisputed. Pickford has made how many howlers, and he's still the England #1 undisputed. So you've got to take those things into consideration as well.
No, I agree. I never liked Pickford. I've never liked Pickford. I've just been suspect.
Just to touch on that subject quick, yeah.
There you go.
With what's it called? With Leno. Lately, the last 5 games that I've seen that I can remember, yeah, I see him a lot of time arguing with the back four. Yeah, I didn't want the ball. Why are you passing to me? You know what I mean? There's no seem to be confidence between him and the back four because they seem to they seem to like Pablo Mari. He started shouting at him a couple of games ago. Like, what you giving me the ball? They don't want to. Do you know what I mean? They don't know what they're doing.
I know what you mean. So it almost sounds like Ramsdale's commanding rather than blaming, and that's a massive thing. Like obviously we look at Leno and he doesn't look like he's that guy to like. From how I saw Ramsdale, and I'll tell you another one. Shout out to Odegaard as well. He's been getting a lot of stick this week as well, right? The way how I saw this player telling exactly, he was instructing everyone on the pitch where to be defensively. Go back and go look at some highlights of Odegaard because I promise you, the Brett was pointing at everyone, telling everyone where to be. Like, get back there. I even saw him shouting at Aubameyang at one point. I was like, what? What's that? It's a little fire you. Like, I don't know. He's moving kind of mad still. But things I like to see, regardless of whether you think he had a good game or not. I like to see shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, but yeah, like same thing with
people. The thing is, people want to jump on people's back and want to complain. You're seeing progressive play, something that we haven't seen for a long time. So it's well and good, and it's easy to criticize. We know that our midfield is shit. We know our midfield is light, but we've got the foundations to have some impact there. So Odegaard will time will tell with Odegaard. Just like time will tell with Partey, because Partey, we haven't seen the best of him yet. We know that it's yet to come, but it will come. Odegaard, you can't judge Odegaard off for half a season, but the problem with football on a whole is certain words, exactly what Indiana's saying, smash up the likes. Yeah.
Smash up the likes, people. Subscribe as well, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, what going back to the point of the midfield conundrum, Ainsley got his chance to play there and he was absolutely dog shit. And
do you think?
He was dog shit, man. I'm not gonna defend him. Like he made all this noise. I just want to play, all these tears, and what the fuck did he do? Absolutely nothing. He doesn't. He should have just plied his trade with the right back role and.
I must say he did definitely look better when he went back to right back still.
But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about. I don't want to debate about this Ainsley Maitland-Niles best position and what Rare said there. Like I can't be arsed with it, man.
It's so much.
The midfield. That I mean, Norwich are a cannon for the team. No disrespect to them, but there shouldn't have really been the midfield battle. Shouldn't have been where it was. It should have been an easier ride, but. We know that the confidence
just
is
going back to Uncle, yeah. when
Go
you
on.
said about Odegaard, like controlling the areas and shouting at players, and do you know what? That's something we've been missing the last couple of games, man. We've been missing that when we've gone down 1 goal, 2 goals. Yeah, we've had players dropping their heads. Where even the point at half time, they've come out and not even the manager's shaking it up a bit for them to look even more positive. So to have someone on there giving that finger about, telling them, you know what I mean? I respect that. And even if he's doing the captain, because the captain should be acting up big time, man. So, and I believe this is where it goes wrong with Aubameyang. I mean, Argentini, if he had the captain's armband, that geezer would be doing Scottish kilts, whipping everyone's ass, man.
Nah, but it's got to the point now, yeah, where we've got a few people where we can actually think like, can he be captain? Because I mean, I promise you, like from what I saw of Odegaard, I really liked it. He's more captain material than Aubameyang from what I've seen. I've never seen Aubameyang tell somebody to be somewhere, like ever. Like, do you know what I mean? Kind of thing, isn't it? Like, obviously,
The bottom line is he's not a captain.
facts. So this is what I'm
Like,
trying to
he
say.
was just
Odegaard
giving
is
it.
more of a captain
He was
than
giving it for the sake of it. I know, like all this nonsense of having 5 captains per team, and you only need 2 captains. You need a captain and a vice captain. That's it.
Someone brought up a wicked point to me, and they said, "What if Emery actually did that because he genuinely could not see a captain in that whole back stuff? So he just said, all right, do it collectively." Because it was actually the most senior players there at that one point as well. Like, okay, all of you man just get the captain, or minus.
I mean, let's be real. Like me and you both work in jobs, and Ray's a working man as well.
Yeah.
Now, at work, if you've got like 200 team leaders when you're at work, which one are you gonna follow? Like, one day one team leader is gonna tell you do this, do that. The next day the second team leader is gonna tell you to do something differently. So if you don't have a solid captain that's gonna speak up for everyone and speak to everyone, then you're not gonna know which person to respect, and you're not gonna know which person to follow.
That's true.
The leadership thing has been a problem and an Achilles heel for us for fucking years, man. Let's be real. And whilst we want people to have it, we need someone that is as vocal off the pitch as they are on the pitch. And as you said, Odegaard looks like he could potentially be that person. Tierney's definitely that person, but we know the injuries is the biggest Achilles heel for him. And I'm not going to go out on a limb and say, who's to say that if we want 3 people there, then you need to use the people that have come in. So if Ramsdale is going to get a consistent run and become the number 1, it would piss a lot of people off, but maybe he needs to be considered for it as well. What Arteta really needs to do is sit down, decide who's going to be the captain, and stick to his guns, and who's going to be the vice captain, the 2 pushing it, because the 3 people that, as you've said, have been the most vocal on the pitch haven't got the best of injury records as it stands at the moment. And that's the only thing that's a bit worrying about making one of them the leader.
That's true.
Do you ever believe in making your keeper the leader?
Yeah, I do. You know,
a lot of teams. It's a traditional thing, isn't it? Really, that the keeper.
Do you know why I agree with it?
Was the captain?
The keeper sees the whole pitch. He sees everything. You know, obviously, you might not be specifically heard like by a striker, like while he's back in goal and stuff. But the message can still get sent on quick enough and stuff like that. Do you know, I don't know. I always agree with keepers being a captain. I do, me personally. It's when you got someone like you see, the thing is with even having a left back as I like the symmetry of a keeper having the captaincy because he's bang in the middle of the pitch. Therefore, he sees more and he can spread the message more. I think it's more ideal for a midfielder to have the captaincy, like a CDM type or a centre back. But I don't know. Yeah, that's my opinion. That's the way I see it.
Well, I don't think Partey would be that command. He can't concentrate on being a captain and sort of being the main midfielder for us. So I think he'd find that tricky.
Listen,
even
before Partey even thinks about becoming a captain, he needs to learn how to switch the ball.
And he needs to learn how to fucking shoot as well, mate. I tell you that from now, fam. Like, he needs to stop sending the ball.
I don't know if the pitches in Spain are a lot smaller than the ones in England, but bands keep putting it over too far.
Oh, thanks. I agree. I totally agree, bro. It's weird.
But if you check it, like, I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna diss Saul after one game, but Saul and Partey was Atletico's midfield for how long? And
Yeah, true.
they're both getting pulled up, and they're both getting pulled up for being in the Premier League. So
Nice.
we all know that the Premier League is a faster pace. So the problem you've got today, and the biggest problem we've got, is you've literally got to hit the ground running. The second you make one mistake, the pressure cookers is on.
Big up Conrad, man. Big up Conrad. Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying, brother. I feel you. So we got Burnley this week. In fact, you know what? I want to talk about something else as well. Did you not see this? So big up Fadil Rayhan for bringing this comment. Still, thoughts on Ivan Toney's comments, guys? Did you not hear what Ivan Toney said yesterday? He was on a podcast.
Yeah, man. Another Troy Deeney to me, boy.
Well, I think he went a bit deeper than Troy Deeney, to be honest, man. He was like, what did he say? He goes, Arsenal won't really win nothing unless they get a striker. And he kind of laughed, like to say, like me kind of thing. And he was like, when he thought about coming at their defense, he thought it was nothing, basically. Just to sum it up.
Yeah.
Those aren't the exact same quotes, but
he compared himself to Aubameyang.
I think he went past it. I think he went over. I mean, saying Arsenal need a striker, that's wild, bro. He ain't won nothing. I mean, yeah, he won the greatest goal scorer ever in Brentford last year in the championship. You can't be talking those kinds of comments.
Mid-20s and you're just getting to the Premier League. I don't want to hear that talk. Newcastle didn't even want you in the Premiership when they had you in the Premiership. So listen, man, I think the locks were retwisted a bit too tight, man. You've got one goal yourself. He's got one goal in the league, the same amount of goals as Aubameyang. So
that's what
I could take that if I know what Ray was saying about the Deeney thing. At least Deeney has been in and out of the Premiership. He's been in and out of the Premier League.
He's been to prison. If he turns around and says, Arsenal defense is weak, but I listen to him, he's like, he knows what he's talking about. So,
I'm not gonna listen to Tony. No disrespect to Tony, yeah, but I'm not gonna listen to that. Like one goal.
I think he's just trying to get publicity, man.
That's what I think as well. And again,
what's his national team? Get bullied.
His national team's is go and talk to Theodore Whitmore, man. Never mind flipping Arteta. Talk to Theodore Whitmore, then come back to me, yeah?
Yeah, he was moving mad in that one. I'm like, hold on a second, bro. You have not done nothing in the game. Like, yeah, you've banged a couple of goals in the championship, innit? Like, but, you know, Patrick Bamford was banging goals in the championship, bro. Like, Ollie Watkins and all of these, man, like, don't get me wrong, they're still good ballers, innit? But they're not top tier, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're not your elite striker. So, turn into one of them.
Yeah, so it's just a bit it's a bit cheeky to be talking like that, to be talking smack talk totally when you may not even stay in the Premier League.
I lie. So yeah, that's wild to me. That was wild to me.
And if we want to be really petty, we can do the whole put your trophies on the table shit, innit?
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty sure
they never even won the championship, did they? They're not
even the best team in West London. Doesn't it go Chelsea, Fulham, QPR, then Brentford?
Yeah.
5 minutes in the Premier League and they want to talk with
Chelsea, man. Chelsea's South London, man.
Yo, uncle. Who's Brentford, man? Who's that? Who's Brentford?
You have to ask Joe. You have to ask.
You know what the bad thing is? Yeah, bro. I used to live in Ealing, innit? So like that, I used to be able to walk out of my yard and see the floodlights like from my yard, like, and all them kind of madnesses, like. But
listen, when I was at the uni, they were they're trying to give away their tickets when I was at UWL, man. Shout out UWL. Like, sign up, you can get discount and free tickets and all this shit, man. If you're part of the sports union, so. Less of that, man. Behave yourselves.
Behave, bro. Behave, innit? Like, behave, man, like Tony. Like,
man, one part with chess.
Facts only, bro. Yo, big up Vibes FC in the house, man. My guy still.
Yeah, hold tight, Vibes.
Hey, did you not see this? The Man United thing. We
Yeah,
won't keep
yeah.
it on
But
that
this is
too long.
grounded Arsenal. We
It's
won't
grounded
talk about
Arsenal, isn't
that.
it?
It's
But
grounded Arsenal. We've been
moving
away
on.
for a few minutes. I can understand
You know why?
vibes.
You know why? You know what it is? It's because Indiana's in this chat shit as well. He's trying to say he's not, yeah, but I'm seeing the questions he's asking. I'm just like, see you, bro. You are such a stirrer, bro. Such a stirrer.
Always tries it. But we love him really.
See, was that the first ever game with you was at uni? See what I mean, bro? You're shaking the fist, bro. But yeah, with Burnley. So we got Burnley this weekend. How you lot feeling about that, man?
From what I saw yesterday, we should be able to beat them.
Yeah, but
We should be able to beat them.
Burnley
They
will be on the same thing, yeah. That
If
Ivan
it
Toney's
was
talking
me,
about.
I would run with the same system, but I would start Lacazette.
Yeah,
see how that
I
goes.
understand why you say that. I understand why you say that.
Only
What I'll
because he
be
brings the best out of the youngsters as well. So
the one thing,
I
the one
would
thing
like
that
to see
worried,
that.
I hear what you're saying.
yeah, the one
I
thing
just
that can
Yeah,
go on.
Now I was gonna say like Pepe and Lacazette. Do they? Because obviously Lacazette, Pepe still needs someone to run off him, whether that is through the center or as well, kind of thing, like to make those kind of runs in. What Aubameyang does. However, the hold-up play from Lacazette could slide him through on certain specific times as well. So it's just two things to think about there, isn't it? But yeah, go on, brother.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, the one thing I can take away from that game, Velv, you're a bastard, man.
Oh my god, fucking hell, bro.
No, the one thing that concerns me with Burnley will be the set plays. So what we've not got to do is concede these cheap fouls and give away free kicks in and around our box or throw-ins, because they literally are Stoke 2.0. I mean, some of the tackles that they were getting away with yesterday as well, it was disgusting, man. But hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the year that we finally get rid of Burnley out of the Premiership as a collective. I think it's a universal thing that everyone wants them gone. And in terms of their threat, as I said, that's where their threat will come from, set plays. Other than that, I can't see. I think Gabriel and White will be switched on enough not to let them bully them.
Yeah, they'll bust that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Burnley is a tough game for Arsenal. Listen, every game's a tough game for Arsenal at the minute, man. You could play Crawley Town and that'd be a tough game to watch.
It's what we've fucking become, man. That's the sad thing.
The only thing is,
it's the unpredictableness.
You literally don't know what Arsenal you're gonna get. We're like a packet of Revels, isn't it? You don't want the coffee one.
You know what it is, yeah. You see, Burnley, we ain't. First of all, yeah, we ain't. I don't think Arteta's beat them. Like, I don't think he's ever beat them. Either way, we haven't beat them in the last 3 games that we played them, right?
And we used to always be a guaranteed
like,
3 points.
We used to always move to them.
3s, 4s.
But see, they've got something on us now, yeah, where they seem to just know in it that you just rough up Arsenal. It's the same thing like Troy Deeney was talking about that time. Like, you know, but they've got like 11 men who do it, and they shit house their way to victories. I don't understand how they survive every season. And I'm with you guys. I can't stand these men being in the Premiership. Like they add nothing. They take away from everything. But the worst thing is they'll go down to the Championship and come back up. I can see it happening. I can fucking see it happening. But I don't like Burnley, and it's going to be Indiana's right here, bro. It's going to be a tough game.
Tough game, and that's what we've become. Like it's frustrating when games like Burnley, as we said, was a guaranteed 3-pointer, and now it's like a tough game. And the thing is, their midfield is no better than ours. As I said, the problem that they have got. Fuck's sake, vibes, man. I swear, vibes. You always throw man off. Yeah, the problem that.
God.
Yeah, as I said, the one place they worry me is literally with the set plays, because their midfield isn't that great. What is it? Brownhill and Goodmanson. Are those names that sound like they're gonna worry you?
Bro.
No.
Bro.
And then up top you got Chris Woods, who can be a nuisance on his day, but
Do you think Chris Wood would do sick at a better club?
I mean, hasn't he played for bigger clubs than Burnley before? He played for West Brom and someone. Who's the other team he played for?
Let me have a look.
Was it
When I say a
Leeds?
best,
I'm sure he was at Leeds for a while as well.
I don't want to say. I'm just looking this up.
But yeah, I suppose having Nick Pope as well sort of gives them a bit of hope. Ben Mee, looking at
listen, it's straight facts, man. For me, it's a must-win game. Yeah, right. You can't come to this game and not win it. It's a game that we should be winning. We can't be losing this game, and all because just because Arteta won the last game, it don't reset shit. Do you know what I mean? Don't put a reset mark on the Premier League for us. We need to be winning the next 4 or 5 games in front. We're playing catch up. Everyone's saying our season's just started. No, our season started 4 games ago.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So we should be going to this game strong-headed. We got to win this without doubt. No thinking, we could come and take a draw away from Burnley because they're hard to play away from home. A draw ain't good enough.
See, the thing is, when I'm saying it's a tough game, don't get me twisted at all, innit? Like, it's a must-win game. It's a game we should be winning easily at that. But the fact is, like, Burnley are just these shithousery team. They will elbow you in your guts, and I don't think Arsenal are really. Well, we actually know they're not built like that. Like they haven't been for a very, very long while until. Do you know what I mean? Like, since certain man came out of this team, like, we don't expect it. We're not going to be that mean, evil, bastard team. I think the most bastard thing that I've seen people do is Xhaka with that high-flying bloody kick the other day. It might be that was just a fucking... You know what I mean? Like, and he probably didn't even.
But for me, there's something out of these two, which is our centre backs in Ben White and Gabriel, which I haven't seen for a long time. Yeah, is like manliness. We've had boys, haven't we? So
again,
hopefully, I said like something we haven't had in the Arsenal team is men in the defence. Yeah, we've always been pushed about. I mean, Costa when he was playing Chelsea, man, he absolutely bullied us at the back. And I can't see Ben White and Gabriel getting, especially Gabriel, because he's got a bit of passion in his defending. So I think he will. Well, he won't let that happen.
I can see Gabriel. I haven't seen enough of Ben White to actually know what type of is he that kind of guy like that? Yeah, I'm not having it like type of guy. Like I don't know. Like obviously time will tell. But Gabriel, he don't look like he has it. He looks like he's kind of moved, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He'll throw a leg in kind of thing. But he's not like Burnley level, man. Burnley are like scumbags when they play the game, man. Let's be honest, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, nothing from what I saw yesterday particularly worried me, but some of the challenges they were putting in was just Jesus, man. I don't know how
that new black guy, the other guy was saying Cornet or what? Cornet? I think his name is.
No, he didn't play yesterday. He was on the bench, but literally the way Everton blew them away within 5 minutes, because they had the Burnley had the lead, and then Townsend turned into what Pepe should be. And that's that sums it up.
I didn't watch it.
But that's the thing with Townsend, man. He turns up like that every 5 years.
even what's his name was looking good. Wham Carl, Damani Gray, both of them were looking good. So
yeah, but I all right, okay. Look, his numbers and all of that kind of stuff there, but I see something in him still. I always have, man. I don't know. He looks all right, man. He's always looked all right to me, to be honest. Like, he looks like he's got something there. He just needs someone to bring it out. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, he looks like a really techie football kind of thing. He just needs that end product, and decision making needs to improve him, that kind of stuff there. But yeah, man, big up for him, man. If he's doing good, he's doing good. Rafa's the guy, innit?
But what I'm hoping as well is because we know Lokonga and Tomiyasu came off because of muscle issues. I hope that doesn't prevent them from playing on the weekend. I hope they've had enough time, to recuperate. But it just literally goes down to what Ray was saying earlier. Ray was saying earlier, if we more or less play the same team but swap Abba for Laka, because I think it is one of them kind of games where
we need to try something going forward, man.
Laka is sort of, he's more prepared to sort of get stuck in and
Yes,
do that groundwork.
man, and track back.
Yeah, it's just my worry would be if we did play Laka, is Pepe gonna step up or is he just gonna trip over the ball as per usual?
Yeah. I think
don't know.
we
I've said for
definitely
ages,
need the physicality of
we-
Partey as well, man. We definitely need him back in the team as well.
For me, I think Pepe needs to be started over on the left. I mean, we got the best out of him over on the left. End of last season, I don't see why he ain't swapped up the play and put Saka over on the right yet.
I agree. I don't necessarily agree with Saka being on the left. He's always better cutting in, isn't it? On his as an inside forward kind of thing. I think that's
Exactly, because everyone knows what he's going to do. So when he plays on the right, everyone knows he's going to either do this step over or try and literally drop in through his left and then whip it. Where when he plays on the right, when he plays over on the left, he seems to run in more with it. Yeah, he dribbles more with the ball into the box. Yeah. Whereas when we play him over on the right hand side, he's predictable.
No, I agree, man. I agree. Genuinely, I agree with that stuff. I've always said it. When I saw at first, I did think he was that kind of inside forward, and that's just the best that you can do. But when Arteta did start trying him out on the left, I don't know, he was whipping in good crosses, and you know what I mean. And then he was still cutting in on the side and then doing the right thing when he needed to. And I don't know, like obviously he was getting on the end of some of the chances and that. And then obviously when you do that, it still gives you the chance to actually interchange with Saka, who will be on the other side as well. So you could possibly just go over for 5 minutes and then change it back again. And you'll fuck with the defenders' heads anyway, man. Yeah, man. Like, I said, like, real talk, innit? Real talk. True. Probably sometimes them kind of players are better with tired defenses rather than a fully fit. You know what I mean? From minute one, right back, that's just always going to just start breaking them off. Like maybe a tired defense would do better for him while he's over on the left because they don't have to catch up with him. Like when he's going to whip it in and stuff. So who knows, man? Who knows. What do you lot think? So you went straight win on the weekend?
I'm going with a 2-0 as it stands. I think we've got enough. I think we got enough in us to keep a clean sheet. As I said, my only worry literally is set pieces. Other than that, I'm not too concerned with what Burnley have to offer, despite Indiana trying to confirming, it is a tough game for us in terms of where the fuck we are at the moment. But Young Boys was a tough game for Man United. I'll put that out there.
If I had some tea, I would sip that, but that's none of my business, isn't it? Like, big up all the United man in the chat, innit? We see you still. We see you, the young man there, the young boys, isn't it? Like, big up. Ray, what are you saying, brother? Is he there?
He'll be back in a minute.
That's changing his picture.
Yeah, sorry about that. I kept looking, thinking, do you know what, man? I need to kind of set an example and see who this Ray's like. Just seeing this blank space. But yeah, I'll be sipping more tea because Man United took a ass, young boy, whipping. What did they say? Ronaldo.
Hey, listen, I can see them right now shouting Ollie out. It's trending on Twitter, and these men are going absolutely high.
The civil wars, there's civil war. They're at civil war again.
Fact, sorry.
Why take Ronaldo off at 1-0 up? I mean, Ollie definitely took out that bug. He was at the wheel. And then, did you see Jesse Lingard send him back to West Ham?
And that's what they ironically that's what they got on the weekend. So
yeah, well listen. I wish Jesse Lingard started moonwalking then, mate.
I like. Fucking.
Anyway, let's not turn this into United show.
I know.
I was just bringing up the point that Young Boys was tough for them as tough as Burnley is for us.
There he goes. Look, here we go.
Yeah, look. We touched the nerve. Boy.
The funny thing is all these Arsenal fans have got time to watch these games now because we're not in it.
We're not in none of them, bro. You're not going to be watching Europa on Thursday?
Yeah, man. I ain't going to watch it. I'll watch any footballs that's on.
We still as neutrals. There are good games out there to watch. So
yeah. I don't know if you lot saw the Bayern game as well, man. From what I saw, I was kind of in and out of that game, but boy, it looked like they were getting their ass handed to them still. Sorry, Barca were getting their ass handed to them, man. See people on the timeline saying it as well, but who knows, man.
Yeah, nothing new though. Nothing new. Like Koeman's never been a great manager. Let's be real.
Yeah, I agree. Better than I said it. Yo, Ray, what are you saying, brother? What are you saying? What are you predicting for the weekend, Burnley Arsenal?
Big things, bruv. What am I predicting? I think we should win it. So if Ramsdale's playing, I hopefully he keeps his clean sheet. What are we saying? 2-0?
That's what Uncle Laurie just said as well. So.
Yeah.
2-0. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We need to get the first goal. I know that because our heads drop quick.
That's true.
So if we can get that first goal and then build on that first goal, I think good things happen. And then we're off to Spurs after, aren't we?
Yeah, Spurs after, yeah.
Yeah.
We got Wimbledon in the week.
Between Wimbledon, yeah.
We got Wimbledon in the week and then Spurs on the weekend.
Yeah, so I don't know. Is he going to rest some players? I don't know because of the Spurs game. He can't do it. We're not even playing properly in the week.
Yeah, exactly. He'll rest them for Wimbledon, if anything, because of the Spurs game, because of how much rest I reckon.
I think it'll be 2-0 or 2-1. But nah, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
It depends what Arsenal turns up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very true.
I
think Tomiyasu would do good in the defense in this game. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's like he will be made for that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, because from what I can see, he was up there for the headers. He seemed quite strong on the ball and all of that kind of stuff. So big up Tomiyasu, man. Seems like a good signing so far, but it's only been one game in it. Well, 68 minutes of one game still. So I think I'd love to say like I definitely think we're going to concede, and I think that Chris Wood guy is going to be the one to do it, man. Like the way that them man always just think
set
it's
piece
party time. Yeah, like something stupid, man. Something stupid. Probably a set piece for real. But I do think that we can score.
I mean, if Ramsdale does step in Leno's spot, do you think we'll lose Leno in January?
January, nah. It depends.
He'll sign a pre-contract with someone, innit? That's the most he can do. So
I was so shocked to find out this man's only got a year left. I was like, wow, okay, this is his last year. Like, damn, like again, Arsenal strike again, innit? Yeah, I think they just know he's going, innit? I think it's just he's gone. So there's no point in pursuing with this guy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he's got to sign for free somewhere else. And the same thing with Lacazette. That's why I think like he's just not been playing at all, bro. Like, we ain't seen him, have we? We ain't seen him at all this season.
No, not to my knowledge.
I know the first game he was obviously out with the COVID thing. Oh yeah, no, sorry, he came on the City game. He did come on the City game still. No, he never came on in the Chelsea game. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just one of them. You're going to see a very minimal Lacazette this season, man, because I think they just know he's going. Like there's no hope for him. Whereas everyone else, they can kind of build more than this season. So I don't think we're going to see.
That's another talking point in it, show. Like,
yeah,
we give these players big contracts, but yet we let players go for peas.
I don't know. You're saying peas like we get money, bro. We can let them go for F4.
I think he meant peanuts when he said peas.
Yeah.
Oh, peas. All right, yeah.
As in peanuts, man.
I thought he meant peas. I'm like, bro.
No. Man's talking peanuts. He's talking peanuts.
Nothing. We let them they just run the contract down for free.
Literally, and again, that's why I'm always screaming our owners out, because I believe like, how could you see this business being run like this when you're losing so many millions on end and you just really and truly do absolutely nothing about it? Like this could not happen at Chelsea or at maybe at United and like under Woodward and that still. But like under the biggest clubs and stuff, like you think City would be doing all of this? Are you crazy, bro? Like these man sell mad players. Look what he did with Sane. Do you know what I mean? Like this player was like, I'm not signing the contract. He's like, all right, then cool, you're gone. It's like just like that. It's like, they're so ruthless, bro. Sane is so hard as well, like so. But yeah, I mean, our club is just like it's in the gutter. But hopefully we're onto something now, innit? I do believe all of these players that we have bought, we can make money from in the future if we do decide to sell as well. But that shouldn't obviously be the way we construct business, thinking that any player we buy we can sell on. It should be to build a team that can actually win stuff. But hopefully we've got the foundations in the summer, man. Like that's what I hope we've done. And like we can, again, like what you're saying, Laurie, that we can go out there afterwards and then go and just buy the icing or the little cherry on the top, which could be someone like your Allisons or your do you know what I mean? Like, just, or Van Dijk's, like in one summer window, like kind of thing. Like, sorry, one January window, whatever. Like, those are the kind of things. If we, as long as we just built the foundations, then yeah, cool. I'm game. But if these players end up to be done, bro, fuck them. Sorry, that was my little mini rant. You know, I always have to have one, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, time will tell, man. Like the one thing we have got is the squad is relatively young, but what we need in it is older heads with a bit of experience. So once we get that, I mean, if we get supposedly, like they're saying, if we get this midfielder and striker potentially that was allegedly looking for in January, where we're in a decent position, then we can push on and try and get into the European spots. But again, alluding to what Ray said earlier, it's literally don't know what you're getting with Arsenal. You literally don't know what you're getting. When we should be playing teams off the park, we don't. Or a lot of Arteta's play, it's not even a case of that he doesn't know a system. In a lot of our games, it's literally the same thing. We start off well, but we don't get anything on target, or we just don't take our opportunities. One goal, heads down, kill them with a no. That's literally how we are. So as bad as we've been, there are bright sparks in there.
I feel you, man. And again, that's all I do, man. I try to just look at the positives more than anything, man. Like, and obviously, you know, the negatives are always there, but we're stuck, bro. We're in this position, innit? What can we do? But we got these players, we got this manager, we got this and that. For now, just what can we do in it? Like, just try and look optimistic and stuff. I never said my score. I do believe they're gonna win. I think we're gonna win 3-1. I think we can. I think we will score in this game. I think Burnley will definitely concede a goal as well, man. Hey, listen, I want to ask you something as well, Larry. What do you think about this Wilshere thing?
I'm not too against it. If it's an experienced head on the bench. However, the injury record literally is the biggest concern. I don't see it as a Henry second coming or Ronaldo second coming. It's not on them levels, but for a lot of the fan base, it would be because of the position our midfielding is in at the moment. The mess that our midfield is in. I mean, he automatically becomes one of the best midfielders in the squad when fit. So, and it just, I mean, if it's a pay as you play deal, then I'm not too against it.
Dude, does anyone even do that anymore, though? Like, I don't know. Does that even exist anymore, bro? Pay as you play. Because
what would we do? Like, we'd either have to give him a short term, a pay as you pay, or an end of season thing. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch any of Bournemouth's games last season to know how he did there. I know he didn't play.
Why did they let him go then? That's my thing.
I think it's because they didn't go up.
What, so they can afford to pay him?
I don't think they got a lot of money in their squad, like, despite what they've sold players on for. I don't think there's, because you got to remember as well. Westfield is probably big. Westfield has probably got a bigger attendance than Bournemouth, and I'm not even talking about both Westfield combined. I'm pretty sure their maximum capacity is sort of like 250 people or something like that.
Shut up, man.
No, I'm taking the piss. But their stadium is tiny. It is tiny, so they don't have a lot of fans on the coast anyway. I mean, the coast teams are Southampton and Portsmouth. They're like the big clubs down there.
Yeah.
So
3-1. Damn. Let's see Lakabunda outperform the Chris Wood. He will, man. Trust me. And sell Xhaka so we can sign him. What? Bro, okay. Take him by all means.
Well, you can have him, mate. We'll give him to you on a free transfer.
We're really sell him, bro. Like, that's one person I wouldn't even mind. Well, now I wouldn't mind losing money on him. But yeah, man. I don't know. Hopefully we can get a positive result on the weekend, though, my guy. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is pray, man. You know what I mean,
Yeah, it's an interesting fixture, like, because as we said, we need to make a statement and actually rediscover our form against Burnley. Like beating Norwich is one thing.
oh
Beating
my
Norwich is
god,
one thing because literally, as I said, they're cannon fodder. They're just there to prop up the table. They're that piece of cardboard you put on the
under the
wobbly
table,
table.
innit? Yeah, under
Yeah,
the table, innit? Just keep that
they
shit
are,
steady
man.
still. Nah, we need him out of the Premier League, man. Hopefully, if he can contribute towards that, then I'm game, bro. I am game. I am
Yeah,
game. Yeah, look, see,
definitely.
even Velk's throwing it up right now. I beg Arsenal win to relegate Burnley, bro. I totally agree, my guy. I totally agree. Don't worry, man. We're all praying for the same thing. We're all in the same team right now. But yeah,
Yeah,
listen, I see 4 people inside the place though. Guys, smash the like, hit the subscribe button. I see everyone over on Twitch as well. Please, big up, do your thing. Smash the likes, share it all over your socials. We're back again next week. Big up my guy, Laurie. Laurie, what you saying, bro?
yeah, man. As you said, we'll be back next Tuesday. In positive spirits. We've got the 1 second actually. Just bear with me.
We got our Champions League game next week. We wish.
1 second. Sorry. When are we actually playing the Wimbledon game?
It's next Wednesday still.
Oh, so yeah. So we'll be previewing that as well as discussing the weekend.
Yeah, good shout still. Good
Yeah.
shout.
Might even try and go down there. If it's a cheap thing, then why not, innit?
It's in the ends, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be
Yeah,
a
hit me
little,
up. Shout me actually, because I might
might be a
still
little cheap something, man. If you can get because
Yeah,
them
I can
things are
shout you,
normally
man.
cheap, innit? Them things
Yeah,
are
yeah.
normally cheap, innit? So you
Yeah.
never know. Might throw something in our little group chat, see if anyone's down for that.
That's a shot. I let you got a request here, bro.
I'll sing it when you win it again, yeah. I'll sing it when you win it again.
I pick up Velv in the cup, man.
And Trey's not here to sing it for you, unfortunately. Trey's in bed. He's got school in the morning. Remember him, year 6, yeah? He's year 6, not 16. So yeah, he's got school in the morning.
I pick up big man Trey as well.
Nah, big
Trey.
up Vel and big up Vel still. But yeah, yeah, go on.
Now I was gonna say big up you, my guy. Thanks,
Yeah,
obviously, for
no,
joining me
as I
again,
say,
brother.
smash them likes, people. Get this shared out. This is the new day for the show. It may vary on terms of the time, so it might be 9, it might be 10. We'll just try and obviously keep it later when it's a Champions League night.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as I said, we got Burnley to look forward to in AFC Wimbledon over the next week before the big derby game.
Mad.
Yeah, you can. Socials are there. Uncle Laurie or at Laurie Nick. Sorry. You can see shows there, and if you're catching this on the replay, do make sure that you're following Ray as well. He does some very good stuff with mental health, very good mental health awareness and spaces. So aside from football, he's doing bits in that field. Big up to Ray. So
my guy.
Yeah, and you got his co-host for that there on beside me in the show. So
big up,
yeah, man.
Big up.
You can also find us. Where else can you find us? Yeah, you can find us in Spaces. I guess I've just been left hanging. I don't know what's happened, but I'm guessing that show's internet's gone down. Rachel, Indiana, if you're about, or Prime, can you end the stream for me, please? Help me out here. Someone end the stream.
Absolute mad.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, no, my guy. Absolute madness, bro.
I don't have the power to end the stream, man.
All right, well, guys, anyway, look, Laurie set it up. So big up my guy, Laurie, man. Big up everyone. Follow, like, subscribe, share. Let's go. Big up everyone, man. Peace.